Okay. Hello. I'm back. I'm back again. Hello. Now I'm gonna have to do a bit more setup. Oh, here we go. Okay, great. That looks all right. Okay, great. Um, I have no idea how to get rid of this pop-up, but that's all right. Hello again. Yeah, I'm back to working on more of these little programming projects that I've created. This next one is rock, paper, scissors, but it saves the game. So you find, here we go, rock, paper, scissors, RPS game. Do I have that? Do. I want to take this. I want to save this as saved. Okay, so what I want to create is a version of this program that appears in an earlier chapter, except it also saves the win, lose, tie stats to a file. You can have like kind of saved games. Alt 2 0, that should be literal style. Okay, so what happens here, funny because I actually forget how the shelf module works. Import shelf file. And call that RPS saved. Um, yeah, win losses and ties. Okay, so if win's not in shelf file, we're going to just set all of these to 0. Another thing that I want to do is actually have ChatGPT try to create all of these projects and see what it does given the information that I've provided. Okay, so wins is here. That. And feel free to ask questions if nobody knows what I'm doing here. I think I'm gonna have to like bounce back and forth. Oh, way, how's it going? Okay, people in YouTube. Yeah, I really don't have any way of multi-stream work. No, well, that's just to send messages. That's fine. Hey Armando, how's it going? Hey Kofi. for M4 and A. Um, yeah. Hey, so I'm working on this book of practice projects for the third edition of the book, which will come out next year. I think this works. So the way shelf files work is you essentially just get a Python dictionary that you get to save to a file, and it's really convenient. Let me see. Let's run this. Saved. Oh, ties. There we go. Okay, so here we go. It's loaded a new file. Rock versus paper, so I have blues. You know what? If I just keep selecting rock over and over again, okay, that's fine. 267, and then if I quit, and then if I start it again, hey, 267, there we go. So now we've just introduced saved games to this rock, paper, scissors uh, game. Actually, it's weird. There's no point where you actually have to save this. That doesn't seem right, though. I mean, I guess it does close itself automatically. I suppose I should put this right there. Okay, that looks good. All right, next one, chapter 11. This is organizing files. So this is more like copying and moving and renaming files more than anything. Let's see here. Duplicate file name finder. Right, okay. So this, when you create a function where you give it a folder, it will search all of the files in that folder and its subfolders for any files that have duplicate names. They don't need to have duplicate content, just need to have the same name. Just save this in dupe file name. Okay, so walking a folder tree, that's going to need OS. Folder is going to be right there. Should I call it folder or folder name? I'm going to stick with folder. File name. Wait, I'm just going to call it files. And let's see, how does this os.walk? Again, folder name, subfolders, file names. Subfolders. Folder name. Subfolders, file names in os.walk folder. And we want to go through all the file names. File name and file names. Here's what we want to do. File name. So we're going to have do a set default to an empty list. Files file name dot append. Right. So the basic file name is the key, and then the value, the key value pair is going to be a list of. It's so much faster for me to just code instead of trying to explain it to everything, but I don't want to lose my audience completely. Um, Oh, hey, Fiendal, nice. Um, yeah, generally, you can actually, everyone, you can get my books for free online. You don't even have to buy them at inventwithpython.com. I have them available under a Creative Commons license. Man, I really need to update this website. Um, and update all the blog posts and everything. Yeah, I'm just stretched really thin. But yeah, read online for free. I have those for all of these books. It's it's an HTML copy, which is not as nice as like the official ebooks that you can get. Um, you can also buy them directly from the publisher, No Starch Press, which is always nice because if you buy a print copy from them, you don't get the discount that Amazon gives you, but you do get the ebook for free in a PDF and Mobian EPUB form. And also, there's been problems where Amazon sells people bootleg copies that are really not as high quality as the ones directly from No Starch Press. I wonder if that's still an ongoing thing. It was before. Um, yes, and I use Sublime Text. Uh, Mostly because I'm just working on smaller, like one file projects. Uh, Python coding challenges. Using modern tools like ChatGPT. I should probably write a blog post about ChatGPT. It's more than using like a calculator for math. I don't know. I'm against beginners using ChatGPT because you don't have the experience to realize when it's really just not that good. Um, it's a nice shortcut sometimes for very simple things. But like I have a personal two strikes you're out rule with ChatGPT. Like if it messes up twice in a row, I realize it's gonna send me on a wild goose chase if I try to get it to like actually uh, actually work and do anything. Okay, back to programming this. I want more than the file name. I want to join folder name as a path with the file name. So what I also want to do is from pathlib import path. And then for dupe files, how does it, what did I ask for in this? Okay, so really this isn't a good, um, this should be, I think I do want this to only return files that have duplicates. So in this case, I would want to then go through for file in files if the length of files less than 2, delete files file, then return files. I don't know, is that what I want to do? Print find dupe. Um, Here's Al desktop closet. I don't know why my syntax highlighting is messing up here. That's a raw string. Why is it not? You know what? Fine, I'll do it like this. Oh, haha, right. Yeah, I thought that might be a problem. I can't use this as the official answer, but dict keys object is not subscript. Okay. Create a list out of it. I don't care. Cool. Well, that seems to work. Resource.py is a duplicate file because it exists here and also in this folder. I have a ton of junk in here. Value in this. So if I do this, then I could pretty print it this, or I can do it like file name, and then absolute file paths. There's actually file path singular in absolute file paths. Print 1, 2, 4. There we go. Okay. Right. Because this only returns the keys by default, I think. Okay. This to return items, which is a tuple of the key and the values, and that still doesn't work. Oh, right. Okay, so those are also not strings, so I need to convert those to strings. Cool. Um, okay, so things about this solution that I don't like, just because I'm expecting beginners to be able to do this, is this whole thing. I mean, I think I talk about not modifying dictionaries and lists while you iterate over them. Hmm. I don't know. I worry that this is too complicated. Uh, oh, investing doc. Hey, thanks a lot. Um, yeah, actually, so I made a bunch of videos based on this, which you can find at Udemy if you go to inventwithpython.com/automate udemy. Yeah, inventwithpython.com/automate udemy. think also if you just go to inventwithpython.com, like Udemy courses, I also do this, but this is like a shortcut link that takes you to the Udemy course that I made, and I've been meaning to update it. Do not pay full price for it. That's ridiculous. Um, yeah, just open it in privacy mode because then their website will think you're a new customer. Then it'll show you the discount because they want to hook you to like become a regular customer of Udemy. Um, but yeah, but also I have the preview mode turned on for every single video, so you can actually just watch all the videos for free here. And then I have the first 15 videos on my YouTube channel as well. Um, this, but man, I made this, God, back in like 2015. So these videos are almost 10 years old now, and I say I've been meaning to update them, but with the third edition, after I'm done with this book, then I will be updating all of the videos as well. I'll probably be streaming myself doing that. But yeah, so you can find those there. Oh, hey, Bad Puppy, how's it going? Okay, how about this? Keys to delete. What if I make a separate list, and instead of deleting them, okay, just append file here. Then I do file, file. That work? I think that'll work. Yeah, and here, let me do some more of this stuff. Path.home. And I'll come up with comments later. That. Okay, so alphabetize folders. Right. This is like a silly program. Alphafolders.py. That's the file I need to make. Alphafolders.py. Basically, write a function that will generate 26 folders named A through Z, and then in every single one of those folders, generate another 26 folders for A through Z. Actually, wait a second. Does this work with paths? Oh yeah, I guess it does. 'Cause, yeah, this just gets passed to os.walk. Okay, that works. Um, why? Yeah, all of these, yes. I had a virtual environment set up for this folder. I need to delete that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so usually I have files and folders that I just name delete me or sometimes just del me. And that's my way of telling my future self, yeah, it's okay if you delete these files. It's because I don't know, if I name them temp, then that could anything could have created that. Oh, Sophie, how are you doing? I'll probably only stream for like an hour and a half total. Shouldn't stay up too late. But, uh, yeah, so desktop, tell me. So what I want to do here is, os.make dirs for level 1 in HIT. Another layer there. Then I want to make dirs Cortex. Yeah, and then I can just, okay. Make a path out of folder, level 1 plus level 2. I should put those in parentheses. Let's see if this works. It's actually kind of hard to come up with some ideas for programming projects just related to like moving files around and stuff. That seemed easy and generic. Right, I forgot to import path. Yeah, I should use Visual Studio Code. I'd stop making those little goofs. Okay, so this worked. There should be 26 folders in here, and there are not. Oh, ha, right. Because it should be this. That's what I. No problem. Let's open up Explorer. Then 676. That's not right. Wait. 26 times 26. Oh, 176. Oh, right. Yeah, because there's 676 subfolders and then the original 26 folders. Right. Okay. Anyway, delete all of those. Okay. Try this again. Right. So this created 26 folders automatically, which you didn't have to do by hand now. And then in each of these folders is another 26 folders. So here in E, there's EA, EB, EC, all the way to EC. Done. Okay, perfect. One thing I'm definitely going to have to do is go through all of these and add comments. Maybe I'll have ChatGPT do that for me. Well, no, I'll try to have it do it for me, and then I'll have to go back and like change everything it writes because it's always like way too verbose and yet not informative enough. No, they're really terrible. Oh, okay, shows. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do that. At GPT. Yeah, okay. I mean, let's give it this one. Um, there we go. Here is a Python programming challenge practice project. I guess that's kind of nice. Yeah, the range 65 to 91, go A through Z. Eh, yeah, that'll work. And how about this? Oh, wait, let me have it do this. All this uh, Python. Yeah, so these are the sort of simple things that ChatGPT might actually be able to do. Default dict. I guess it's using default dict instead of set default. Um, but like again, I can't really like copy paste this into my book because it starts using things like default dict, which I didn't really cover because it's kind of a bit overkill for this. Using the dummy underscore variable name, that's a Python convention that beginners really wouldn't have. Um, it's kind of weird that it's not using pathlib, I guess. I mean, we could prompt it again for that. And then it's using like dictionary generator right here, or a dictionary comprehension, I mean, to do the filtering out. And then it's also doing this, which is kind of overkill for all the projects I have. Yeah, yeah, so like this works, but it's not really what I'm looking for my particular application. Yeah. Uh, I mean, ChatGPT is great for very simple, like, there's a reason I've structured these exercises to be solvable by beginners. So yeah, I wouldn't think that ChatGPT would fail at this horribly. Of course, it would fail to write it in the way that I want it to, given that this is for a uh, beginner's guide. Okay, next challenge. Extract zip folder. Right. So for this one, I wanted to take a zip file. I'm gonna have to create the zip file myself. What's hilarious is that I'm pretty sure I do own a license of WinRAR, but I just keep forgetting to insert it uh, whenever I like reinstall Windows or anything like that. Okay, so zip files allow you to have internally into the zip file you can have your own folder. So folder of spam, folder eggs. Um, S1, 2, script blank, or sorry, compress these blank files, and then in the eggs folder have these E files right here. Okay, so I want to be able to specify the folder, the file name for the zip file, and then a folder, and just have it extract only those that folder. I don't know. That's kind of easy to do manually. Well, yeah, no, this is still a good project. It needs to be simple. For zip file. Oh, with constraints I specified. I don't know. I mean, it's tell it to use pathlib and then not to the dummy variable, and then also, I don't know, at a certain point it just becomes like as much work to have ChatGPT get it exactly the way I want it. Um, I don't know, maybe that would be an interesting stream, like, because I have had the idea of like what making a whole bunch of very generic, simple apps with ChatGPT. Um, hmm. Hmm. Oh man, yeah, using the Python Interactive Shell as a calculator instead of the calculator app, I do that all the time. It's it's just a lot faster. Like the whole idea of a calculator app, like moving the mouse to click on numbers is so slow. I mean, I guess you can type now, but it just feels, eh, yeah. The whole skeuomorphic design with calculator apps just feels very out of place unless you're using like a touch screen on your phone. Okay, extract in folder. So zip file name and then folder. Is that what I asked for? And a folder name as a extracting that. Okay. And how do we extract reading zip file? I want to get a name list. I want to name it zip. Zip file, I guess. does this look? Okay, so spam eggs are folders. Basically, I want to extract anything that begins with the folder name plus a slash. So for name in the name, if name dot starts with folder plus the slash, and name does not equal folder plus slash, because we also just have the folders themselves listed. Don't want them. Then I want to extract them. Zip file, extract, name, and then I guess in the current directory, do I say where it has to be extracted to? Okay, extract the files to the working. Okay, so this should extract S1, S2, and S3. Nope. Interesting. Okay, wait, it does extract them with the subfolder. Oh, okay. So then I'll just get rid of that sentence right there. Right. Now, duplicate file contents. So the tricky thing about the duplicate file contents thing is then I have to introduce the concept of like taking a what's it, thumbprint, a hash, I guess. I think it's like no, CRC. CRC32. There we go. Oh, Adler32 is what I want. Oh, but the problem with that is that I think then I have to deal with like the bytes data type because I have to read it as a binary file, which I also haven't talked. Yeah, there's too much. There are too many like new concepts that I would have to throw in. Not sure I really want to do that. So I don't know. One, two. 3 projects? I guess that's good enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get rid of it. Okay. After 12. Guess the number with Pi message box. Okay. Let's see. Go through here. Yes. Weird. I thought for program guess the number. Guess the number. Oh, there we go. Okay, so basically, this is a guess the number game. It uses print and input. I want to change it so that it uses my Pi message box. So it's like a GUI of sorts. Really silly. Message box guess. Okay, let's just give this as message box pi. So what this is going to do is import Pi message box, which is a third-party package that I created. It uses a Tkinter for the message boxes, except on Windows, I think it uses the native message boxes. And really, all I have to do is replace all the prints with alerts. All the inputs with prompts. Message box. And I think that's it. Oh, in fact, I think I oh, saved this to the wrong folder. Yeah, it already exists. No. In fact, I thought this was familiar. Did the exact same thing. Go ahead and delete that. Delete. Okay, this already done. Okay. All box. Have to install it. Now I can run this. Right. So instead of printing it in the terminal window, it just gives me a series of dialog boxes. You have a number between 1 and 20. Take a guess. 10, too low. 15, too high. 12, too low. 13, 14. Good job, you got it in 5 guesses. Seems like that works. Timer message box timer. We have this. B should be capitalized. Okay. Message box timer.pop. Okay. Delay equals int by message box.prompt per number of seconds. Time.sleep delay, and then pi message box.alert. Time's up. That was pretty easy, right? Five seconds. Ta-da! Yeah, so Pi Message Box, I really like it for when you don't want to have like a command line or a terminal-based program, uh, but you don't want to go all out with an actual GUI. Pi Message Box is just simple enough to provide you with like just enough of a graphical user interface. Right, and then this is in Pi installer. Actually, here, can I do that? Pi installer. I'll work on that. Web scraping. It's already 11 o'clock. Maybe I should call it quits. Headline downloader, image download. Yeah, I know I've only been streaming for an hour, but it is getting kind of late. Um, oh yeah, EasyGUI. I'm actually one of the maintainers of EasyGUI now. The previous person doesn't have time to like maintain it so much. I don't know, I haven't done any releases for it. Too. I think I like wanted to add. Yeah, so like Pi Message Box is even simpler than EasyGUI. I think because Pi Message Box, I think like a lot of the code was inspired by the code for this. Aw, thanks to Alan. But yeah, I'm quickly fading out, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Hey, yeah, everyone, I'm Al Swigert, and I'm the author of Automate the Boring Stuff with Python, and I'm back to streaming. I'm gonna get my setup a little bit better, probably in the next few weeks. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for checking out my stream. Be sure to click